7 years ago. And look, for the record, I'm with Louis here. But after 7 years, you would think the Wi-Fi in air would have gotten better. But Gogo, the leading supplier of all in-flight Wi-Fi, their service seems to have gotten worse.
Some passengers haven't been thoroughly pleased with the service.
Gogo's nickname is NoGo sometimes.
And if a lot of people are using Gogo at once on a plane, there is some slowing and some problems.
Can't watch any videos. No, you can't stream videos, but
When you can't even load a web page, it's hard not to feel as if Gogo isn't just stealing your money. So this begs the question, why is their service still so terrible? Well, for one, they control almost 80% of all in-flight Wi-Fi. They use lousy technology, and they've had almost zero competition.
Just fantastic. It's almost like having a monopoly within that space.
There are two ways to get internet signal to a plane: ground antennas or satellites. Gogo uses mostly ground antennas. This supplies 10 megabits per second, or enough speed to stream 2 Netflix movies at once, which is great, but here is the kicker. That 10 megabits per second, it's not just for your computer, it's not even just for your plane, it's for an entire airspace of multiple planes, and potentially hundreds of users.
With nothing but airspace between these towers and your plane, you're always getting the best connection.
Do they know there are more than 3 planes in the air at once? Due to lack of competition, Gogo has been able to supply the same sad Wi-Fi at insane prices that keep going up. For a 5-hour flight, Gogo charges around $40. That's the average cost of most home internet connections per month. In 2012, that same 5-hour Gogo Wi-Fi was only $18. So in 4 years, that price has more than doubled, and their service has remained dreadful. Kind of like the end of every interview with their CEO.
Are you also in the private market as well?
Private market as well.
Right. Okay.
Yes, we're the leader in that market also.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
American Airlines got so many complaints, they sued Gogo in 2016, citing their horrible service. This resulted in Gogo's stock plummeting 43%. Gogo quickly defended themselves by touting its new, faster satellite service. But this is the same satellite service they were promising in 2014. It was coming soon then too. Look, it's on their YouTube page. Only 75 aircraft received that new satellite service in 2016, so it seems the rollout for faster in-flight Wi-Fi might also be, well, dreadfully slow.
Yeah.
Fortunately for us, the competition has arrived.
Talk to me about this switch from Gogo Internet to the faster service of ViaSat.
But don't get too excited yet. If you've ever flown JetBlue, then you've noticed their Wi-Fi is actually fast, and not to mention free. Their service is provided by ViaSat and can provide up to 12 megabits per second per passenger. So, quick refresher, Gogo ground technology can supply 10 megabits per second to be shared amongst hundreds of passengers. ViaSat technology can offer 12 megabits per second per passenger. So what's the holdup? Why don't large airlines just dump Gogo for another provider? Well, for one, many are under contract until 2018.
If ViaSat came to any of these guys and say, listen, why don't you offer us and Gogo, is that allowed under contract?
No, I see no way.
And unfortunately, switching Wi-Fi providers is not as simple as signing a contract. It's a massive cost. Converting a Gogo airplane into a ViaSat airplane means switching all the Gogo equipment with the new equipment, which can take days or even weeks per plane. And with every hour a plane is not in the air, it's losing money.
It would be a cheaper upgrade for the airlines to go to our solution rather than switch to someone else. It also would be extraordinarily difficult logistically to make the move to another provider. What goes on an aircraft tends to stick on an aircraft.
Which sadly means major airlines probably won't replace Gogo anytime soon because Gogo keeps promising faster Gogo internet right around the corner. The only question is, how far away is this corner?
What's the plan for future growth?
Well, we believe that there's lots of long-term growth ahead of us, and at Gogo we like to say the sky's the limit.
Well, that's an appropriate slogan.
Oh boy. Hey, what's up guys? I really appreciate you watching. The reason I made this video was because I had a really bad experience with Gogo this past week, and all of my previous experiences with them have been terrible as well. But if you like this video, subscribe, let me know, and we'll make more.